Hi there, my name is Carmel Hauck. My student number is T00701793. This is my clinic mentor, Roberta, behind me with our spay that we're about to do. I'm going to quickly do my supplies for my cephalic catheter with you, and then we will readjust for the video. So I have my bowl with gauze. I'm going to add some warm water to this and chlorhex soap for my prep. And then I have chlorhexidine and alcohol, clippers, my tapes ready to go. I've got my forceps in cold sterile, my tegaderm cut in half already, flush and my injection plug, and then I have gauze and my catheters. Okay, so I'm going to be out of frame, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on our cephalic. So first I'm going to find the vessel and find the area that I want to shave. So I'm going to shave over the area with our clippers. And then I'm just going to take some of the fur away from our area. And then I'm going to get some warm water for my prep, my chlorhex. And I did forget to mention, but I did wash my hands before starting the procedure today. So I have just a wet gauze with water. I'm just going to wipe down the fur off the area. All right, and then we'll start with our 3 scrubs with chlorhexidine. So I'm just keeping a clean to clean technique and staying and not going over my surfaces once it's been cleaned. Right, and then I'm going to take some dry gauze and just dry her fur so that the tape will stick. And then our final prep we're going to put on with alcohol. So I'm going to take my last gauze with my forceps and alcohol. And then we're just going to give it a quick clean. And then while that's drying, I'm going to go wash my hands with chlorhexidine soap. And you can stay with Roberta. All right, so I'm going to use a 22 gauge catheter on her today. So I'm going to open up my catheter and get it prepared. So I'm just going to loosen my catheter and my plug end. And then I'm going to open up my injection plug as well. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of gauze just to hold her fur down so I can hang on. And I'm going to take my catheter and I'm going to have the bevel up and make sure that my needle is out over the catheter tip. And I'm going to insert it into our vessel. And then advance my catheter off the needle. And get my lace for the plug. Put my plug in. And then I will ignore the mess. We'll clean that later. And I will get my tape. So the first tape we're using is the 1/2 inch tape. And we are going to put it sticky side up underneath the catheter to make our butterfly. We're going to bring it all the way up to the catheter site and then fold it over. And then we're going to make our butterfly go the other way. And this will be what secures it to our leg. And the tape is pre-tabbed. Next, we are going to take our tegaderm, which I have cut in half. And we're going to apply it over the insertion site. And peel. Well, that did not stick to her wet fur at all. Okay, so I went and I got a different type of bandage. This is the op site instead, so I'm going to do that. I washed my hands again in between, and the site hasn't been touched or moved since. So this one, we're just going to remove the paper backing. And we're going to place it over the area. And then peel the paper away. And stick down onto the fur. And then we're going to go back to our 1-inch tape. So I have it with my slit already in, and it's going to go up and under the catheter as far as it can go. And then up and around to make a nice seal around our port. All right, and at this point we are going to flush the catheter. So I have my flush syringe here. And I'm going to try to do this cleanly. And I'm just going to flush. And that's going in nicely, so that's 1 ml, 2 ml, that's going in. And then I'm going to get my injection port. And attach that to my site. So it's a little bit messy, but that is my cephalic catheter.